Morning everybody, just back to share my latest design team project for Artymaze. I've just called this journal Foxglove because I think it's very self-explanatory. I've used mainly Artymaze's Foxglove kit, which is absolutely beautiful and just makes me think of spring and summer. Although this morning that's quite a long way away. We're still on flood alert and we've still got a lot of rain. But hey, I'm sort of learning to live with it now. We seem to have had rain for that long. You do actually learn to deal with it. Excuse me. And actually I've started to count my blessings a little bit more. I do have a gratitude, I'm wandering off a bit now, but I do have a gratitude journal where I do write things down that I'm grateful for. And I think last night's entry I was grateful because I worked yesterday, and where I work we have to deal with a lot of homeless people and people with no homes, and it's hard, really hard to see that. And then I come home and I've been moaning about the weather, and I thought I've come home to a warm house, roof over my head, every luxury device, comfort that we could ask for. So I am counting my blessings. And I know countries like Australia would absolutely give the right arm for our weather at the moment, so I'm not moaning about it anymore. But back to the journal. Like I said, I've used the Foxglove kit from Artymaze, and it is a 5 signature journal. It's got 100 pages front to back, and the front cover is some nice floral fabric I picked up. I've left it a little bit more plainer at the back, but underneath you probably still see it had some light roses, but I just thought it'd look very summery, so I thought it'd be ideal for this journal. And the front of it, I've layered it with some Edith Holden, some music paper. This is from the kit, and it's got a gorgeous bee and a foxglove, butterflies, all the things you just love about summer. And foxgloves actually is one of my favourite flowers. I always plant a lot of foxgloves in my garden, and they just cheer me up when I see them come out because they're just so tall and pretty. I've layered up some lace as usual, still on the lace destashing routine. I've got a little doily here at the side. I've just put some rosette trim in coordinating colours and 2 little butterflies, and I've put a frame around it. So that is basically the cover. Like I said, there's 100 pages in it, front to back. And it is predominantly Artymaze's Foxglove, but I have used some Edith Holden, and I think I've also used a few little pieces from the Flower Girl kit, which is also one of Artymaze's. But I will link to Artymaze's kits in the description box below. Just make sure I'm in frame here. It's quite a chunky journal, but I try to sort of not, but it does fold down. And I've just put a very plain cotton trim on it because I just didn't want it to be too fancy. But once it's shut, it's actually not too wide. I don't know. A couple of ladies have really influenced me lately in this journal. One of them is, I'm sure you'll know them all, Jackie. I'd just like to give a shout out to them for Jackie Chimes, Angela Kurt and Gina Wiseman. I know you all watch the videos, but I'm always amazed at how pretty they manage to get the journals to look, and I sort of never seem to be able to do pretty. I don't know if it's a knack, but I've watched a few tutorials and I've tried to sort of incorporate little bits of their prettiness, but obviously I've not quite got the pretty. But this is a tutorial I watched on Angela's channel the other night. It was just like just bits of collaging and everything, but those ladies do it so lovely. The front I've just put a little belly band, which I've cut little bits from some of the papers out, collaged them up, and just put a couple of journaling cards in here. This is my favourite Edith Holden picture. It's a gorgeous foxglove, and wasn't she such a beautiful artist, Edith Holden? I just love her watercolours and her paintings. She was just so very talented. Just put a little bit of trim on here. Got a lot of vintage lace in here. I've cut up lately, and I've got quite bits of scraps left over, so I am trying to utilise everything. Waffling here now. Just put a couple of journaling cards in the front here. They are backed with either tea or some lined paper. A little bit of extra journaling paper which I've just folded over. Another Edith Holden page from May. Little lilac doily. As you can see, the foxgloves in this kit are just beautiful and they're lovely to work with. And I've just loved all the colours, how they all match. And there is some coordinating writing paper of this, and I've left quite a bit in this journal for writing because going off me myself, I like to journal, so I always think if I'll put sort of tags and things and just paper clip them in, they are removable so you can still write underneath. This is quite a large tag pocket that you call them, with a little tag in there. And here I've just these tags come in the kit, and they're quite like a large tag, and they're great for journal on, and they were lined, but I've just collaged a few little bits over. And I love how Jackie Chimes does all this on her thing. So I've done a rough attempt at trying to do some of your tags, Jackie, not as successfully though, but I had to have a try. These are coordinating papers which match lovely. And at the top here, oh sorry, I've missed something out. Here I've just put in, there's a little tuck spot at the top here, and I've just put a little guest receipt with oh, what do you call them? One of these at the top. In fact, I won't take things out because it always takes me ages to get anything back. Another little tag here which I've just done with some Edith Holden paper. More space for journaling. Here is another little, I've done a couple of little collage snippets, just like once again using up bits of stuff I've got knocking about. The ticket is a little foxglove which is from the kit. Like I said, 99% of this journal is the foxglove kit, and the colours are so lovely. And I'm not actually a pink person. I don't really do pink in any form of life, in clothes or anything, but I just sometimes like to do a pink journal for some reason. There's every now and again it's nice to get a little bit out of your comfort zone. Plenty more spaces for journaling. Another Edith Holden. Is this the second signature? I better move on here, it's taking me 7 minutes for one signature. Some little ribbon ruffle. This is a little coin envelope, do they call them, and I've just put a little more journaling space in. Just said I wasn't taking anything out, and now I've gone taking everything out again. It's been nice to work on something a little bit summery, because I've been working on a lot of winter and lace sort of stuff at the moment, and this has just reminded me there are always brighter days to come. A couple of journaling cards. I've just done a little fabric side tuck there. Some music paper, just a very large tag, journaling space on the back. One of these envelopes. I haven't glued it down or anything, but I just thought sometimes they're nice just to maybe gesso over or keep pictures in, fold them over. I thought I'd leave that for whoever gets this kit. I am listing it for sale today on my Etsy store, so it is available. God, I'm no good with fiddly paper clips. Some more Edith Holden. Another little collage snippet with just a bit of lace, flower, ribbon. Little tuck spot here, 2 tuck spots. This is from the Flower Girl kit, which I absolutely love. I did have some pieces lying about, but they just coordinate with this kit so lovely. And it's quite a large kit, and I've printed that much out. I've got I'm going to start on another little traveller's notebook. I've got enough stuff I think to make one, and I just thought this and the Flower Girl kit just go lovely together. That's the beauty of buying a kit. You do not have to just, this would go with a B a summer theme, anything. There's just so many uses for this kit. It's gorgeous. And I do like to mix and match sometimes. A couple of tags, journal and card, fabric tuck spot. I think this is the fabric I actually did use on the cover, but you don't really see it much because I have covered it over. Small line paper. These papers just beautiful. I just love these. I love the little bees and the tickets and everything on them. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm still filming. I'm really good at this, aren't I? Yeah, I think I am. But I do film with my watch, and my watch seems to have cut off a bit at the moment, so whether it's connected, I guess might as well carry on and I'll find out at the end of the video if it's filmed or not. Bear with me, please. Just some more of the papers that are in here. Some lovely writing paper on the back. It's got little daisies and little, I think that's a fuchsia. They're just blended in so pretty little. You can just about make them out. Just put a ticket here, a journal and card and a tag. Another little tuck spot up here. Edith Holden, but I love that page. I just didn't want to cut it down, so I've just folded it over. But you could actually use this as a tuck spot. You could either paper clip things in or glue it. A little verse about June from Matthew Arnold. Some more writing space. I've got another little fabric belly band here, which I've just made a little booklet to go in it. I've been trying to use a lot of my Edith Holden pages up, so I thought they're quite good to collage on them. They make nice little pieces. And I've just collaged up with some of the papers that I've just ripped up, a little green butterfly. And here I've just cut one of the pages down and made a pocket out of it with a little tag at the top. Just go in. Here I've just put a little, these pockets do come in the kit as well, but I've just put them in here instead of the journal. Put a little, these are from the Flower Girl. Is it Flower Girl? Yeah. A little ticket, but they're beautiful. Little tag behind where you can actually journal on there. And it falls out, and there's another little pocket with another little ticket, tag, and another Edith Holden tag on there. But there's room to journal on here. You can always, like I say, add stuff to it. I just thought it was just a little bit of extra that goes in there. Some more writing paper. I think this little envelope I did make into a little booklet. I know I've made one. Yeah, this is the one. I just put some little offcuts in. It just gives you extra journaling space and folds up then so nobody can see it. And just clips in. Another little ticket, Foxglove ticket with a bit of antique doily. These two pages are, I absolutely love them. They're my favourites, I think, out of the kit, especially this one. I just love it. I love the little bees on it. I didn't want to add too much to these because I just think they need to be seen. So I've just put a little ribbon trim on them. I've seen Gina do this in her Foxglove, and then it reminded me that I too had a grey seed packet that somebody gifted to me, and it was just waiting for a use, so I incorporated it into mine as well. A little glassine bag here with just some journaling cards, a few journaling cards, and another one of them, I can't get it out, tags that I've collaged up with. I just put, these butterflies come in the kit as well. I just thought, every now and again I like collaging and playing about. Another little fabric pocket with a journaling card, a couple of tickets, and a tag. Like I said, plenty of space in it for writing. Another one of the Edith Holden pages I couldn't bear to cut down because I realised I would have had to cut that little bee off, and I really didn't want to do that. Just love that page. It's one of my favourites as well. Very summery. Another little tuck spot here, which I've just done a little fabric collage. More writing space. 2 more of the papers. That'd be beautiful. Love this one. And you could journal on here, but like I said, I just left these plain. So more writing space. Little journal and card tucked up here. Another little ruffle. Just made this journaling tag into a tuck spot. Got Edith Holden on the back, and another journaling card. There's plenty of room to add all your own stuff in this. It's another tag that I've just collaged up using little bits of papers and tickets from the Foxglove kit, and plenty of room to write on the back. Another journaling card, Edith Holden. I think we're on to my last signature now. Here's another little tuck spot, journaling card, and a little tag that I've made up using some butterflies and a little label. Little fabric collage, and just these stamp things, I've just put them in as a little bit extra. Like I said, there's a lot in the kit, so some of it I haven't used, but it'll go in a little traveller's notebook. Little bits of offcuts I've just put in here, and just made another little Edith Holden tag. This is just a little bit of like a lovely shimmery, I think when I bought it, it was described as fairy fabric, and it's, I don't know if the camera picks up, it's got a sheen to it, but I've also put a little bit of netting over the top to it. Just thought it made it look a bit twinkly. Is that a word? Could just come into the end now, and that page is lovely, isn't it? And this is one of the tutorials that Angela Kerr did. She was doing a page up, I think, for a friendship challenge, which I do want to enter. There's a couple knocking about at the moment, and I do want to enter them because I just think they're fun and they're lovely to just do a single page. Just a little tag I've made up using some of the coordinating papers and a little bit of Edith Holden. I've just put some backed it with lined paper for writing, just a couple of journaling cards, and they just slot in here like so. The back I've left quite plain, and I did just put a bit of coffee stained cotton fabric. But yeah, that's basically my Foxglove journal finished. So I will put all the links below, and I hope you're all enjoying your day, and I'll talk soon. Thanks for watching. Bye now.